fans in a chorus at the American Airlines Arena. It's the Portland Trailblazers, matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Miami Heat. And presented to you by State Farm, we'll take a quick look here at our opening lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
Well, as skilled as LeBron is, what's most impressive is his athleticism. I think you could make the argument that he is the greatest athlete, not only in the history of the NBA, but in the history of sports.
Wow! Did you really say that?
Sure did.
I'd have to do some work on that one, partner. I do agree he's in that discussion and category. And you know how big and strong most of the athletes are in the NBA, and he can make a lot of them look like crash dummies when he's headed to the basket and they're trying to keep him from getting to the rim.
Well, come up with your list, and we'll talk about this.
You look at Miami. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
This is an incredible atmosphere in this building, Kevin. I mean, their winning streak has continued to grow. As it has, their fans' excitement has grown right along with it.
Yeah, the energy in this place is amazing, Clark. I mean, this is one of the toughest buildings in the NBA to play in right now because of just how fired up these fans have become during this streak. Well, with the Blazers for many years, Portland didn't even worry about the luxury tax. But because of the new CBA, there's a much stricter rule on the luxury tax, and it looks to me like the Blazers will have to make some adjustments.
Here's Clutch. He had 27 points last game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. LeBron drives in. The shot no good. Aldridge with some nice D. Yeah, the CBA, as you brought up, Steve, trying to limit the spending of teams that have big money. It might take, a while for them, Clark, to get used to these new rules and abide by it.
Yeah, well, on more than one occasion, Kevin, they were able to just buy up picks and take on contracts in an effort to try to quickly improve their team, but I think those days are over.
Here's Wade, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Off his leg, and the refs whistling a kick ball. Wade kicks to LeBron. Good! LeBron's now got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, when you're guarding LeBron, you'd prefer him taking outside jumpers. He's a solid shooter, a much improved shooter, but he's so devastating and demoralizing going inside. You'd much rather force him to take challenge perimeter shots. Nice start here. Taking 5 shots, only missed 1 of them.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Well, guys, we spoke of just how good he thinks this team can be as a defensive unit. He said that's one thing he's proud of his guys for is how they rarely get caught out of position on an assignment, saying, if you play against us, you will earn every point.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
Clark, you mentioned LeBron's jump shot. Steve, it's something he's really worked on.
Yeah, you know, when he came into the league, he was very inconsistent with his motion. There were some balance issues, but in the 2008 offseason, he rebuilt his motion, tried to keep his elbow in a little bit more than he did in the past. He's become a much better shooter. He's still a little bit streaky, but still, his game is all about going inside and wreaking havoc in the paint.
Good. If you don't box him out more effectively than that, he's going to eat you up on the offensive boards.
Here's Clutch. Back to Wade. From 18 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. Clutch has got 8 points.
Good luck trying to figure out how to defend this guy. It's a major order and hard to come up with an answer for him. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
LeBron dishes to Haslam. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Haslam's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, those types of high percentage shots, Kevin, should be a big part of what they do going forward.
Lillard with it. Wade picks him up. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Makes the lead pass. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Matthews.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Here's Clutch. To the inside. It's LeBron with the drive. It's stolen by Hickson. Outside, Batum. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Shooting-wise, he's having a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold. Can't find the basket.
Here's Clutch. Jams it straight down.
I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer.
Here's Lillard. After the Heat pick up two. Here's Matthews. Batum, and the tough D there bothered him. The Heat leading by 4. Dishes it to Harrington. Here's Clutch. Back to Harrington. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Now, here's Lillard. 14 points from him the last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, no question. You look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing. Really spreading that ball around.
Now, here's LeBron. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Clutch. Again, the miss by the Heat. And they're pushing it up. Batum passes to Lillard. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got his second bucket tonight.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Here's Clutch. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Really left alone that time.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the three-point shooting has been unbelievable.
Lillard gets the screen from Batum. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. Over Harrington. Matthews no good. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Clutch. Baseline jumper. And another basket for Miami.
I think he set in the tone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Batum, good.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Here's Clutch, defended by Batum. And that one's good. 6 points for LeBron.
That offense just keeps on clicking.
It sure does, Clark. They're getting high percentage looks and really taking advantage here.
Batum fires. They get it again. Gets it to go.
Well, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Here's Clutch. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Harrington can't get it to go. Stolen. James. That's good. LeBron's now got 8 points. Trailblazers trail by 8. Now, here's Lillard, averaging 16 points a game. Aldridge left side. Over Haslam. Aldridge, no luck.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. And you look at Clutch, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And his confidence is just going to keep growing if he continues shooting the ball like he has over the past month.
You know, it's really invaluable for a rookie to have a good stretch of play like that. It can really calm a first-year guy down and allow him to play at a high level.
Now, here's Lillard. And Matthews kicks to Hickson. Straight up. Aldridge, no luck. The Heat leading by 10. Wade with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Clutch. Knocked loose. Here is Lillard. Kicks it to Aldridge. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
He just can't get a good feel for his shot at this point. That's one of the reasons they're losing.
The drive by LeBron. Here's Harrington. Aldridge with the block. Lillard with it. Shoots. Nails the runner. Lillard's got 6 points. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
And, you know, when you shoot and score like they did in that one, Kevin, it covers up a lot of mistakes that you make in other areas.
And early on, Steve, they got hot as a team, and it pretty much lasted the duration of the game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard out there with Nolan Smith. And there's Hickson, and it's Sean Williams, and it's Batum in at the small forward. Wade kicks to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
And that's his game right there, the determination to get to the bucket. You got to love the mindset.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Smith outside. He kicks it to Hickson. Outside Williams. The 3. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. After the Heat pick up 2. Smith with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Williams has a screen for Smith. He feeds it to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Williams. Fires the 3. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Allen. Here's Clutch. Leads him in there. And Haslam kicks to LeBron. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 11. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Lakers was a major factor. He finished with 27 points and also got the ball moving around to get his teammates involved as well. It was a dominating performance from a player who is fun to watch when he gets in the zone. We hope he does it again.
Thank you, Doris. Great job. And I think we might be seeing here, Clark, another great game from him tonight.
We may very well see that, Kevin. I know he was pleased with his performance last time out, and he seems to be in great form right now, too.
Yeah, playing with a ton of confidence, Clark, and you can see he's just in a groove now, and I think it'll carry forward into tonight. We'll see.
The Heat leading by 9. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. LeBron dishes to Allen. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's now got 5 assists in the game.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. 3rd in free throw percentage, 5th in blocks, and they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
Well, and you talked about the free throw shooting. That's what jumps out at me, Clark. And when you shoot well from the foul line, it allows you to close games so much easier because those are easy points, and you get your defense set up at the other end because the clock is stopped.
Rebound by Smith.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Batum, no one near him. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wade's got his 3rd rebound on the night. getting their second look at the Portland Trailblazers in this one. Here's Haslam. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And like you said, they're making it look easy out there. Off to the fast start from outside.
Well, Kevin, shot.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
Matthews passes to Lillard. Six to shoot. And here's Matthews from the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's now got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, Wes Matthews came in as an undrafted free agent out of Marquette. Not really a household name, but a good two-way player. He can score, and he's a very tough, active defender.
Now Smith. 9-point game his last outing. Back to Aldridge. Outside Matthews. Smith. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Lillard. Hits from the high post. Lillard's got 8 points. And Matthews first signed by the Jazz, but you know, Portland liked what they saw in him, and they snatched him away with a front-loaded mid-level contract.
Yeah, pretty bold move there, but I think his play has lived up to that investment, and it certainly paid off for him. I mean, to go undrafted, and now he's making more than most of the first-rounders who entered the NBA the same time he did. That's a heck of a move by Matthews.
Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Off the drop step. Back to Aldridge. That's good. 6 points for him.
And when you play against him, guys, you know that it's going to be very tough to deny him if he gets in close. So you've got to body him. You can't let him get positioned down by the hoop. Otherwise, he'll just torture you down there.
And one of the other things you'll notice about him is when he has the ball in the low post, he's in no rush. Many times he'll get a defender to bite on the fake, leave his feet, and then open up an easy scoring opportunity for himself.
Here's Smith. The shot is off. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Here's LeBron. No luck. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Magic in Orlando.
And the final score doesn't really indicate how well they played that night, Clark.
No, it doesn't. I mean, they were on the end of a few bad breaks that swung the game the other way. It should have been closer.
No one covered. Clutch has got 19 points.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Miami. And, of course, the Chicago Bulls. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, you know, looking at Miami, they've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, and, you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season just because of those high expectations, but there really hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And they get it. Clutch corrals the miss inside. The Heat leading by 16. And the pass to Allen. Here's Clutch. Pass to LeBron. Gives him the lead pass. And the officials call a traveling violation. Well, there haven't been many misses at the line for this group of players. This is how the shooting guards around the league stack up when it comes to free throw shooting in the past 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Dwayne Wade. The 4th spot held by Wesley Matthews.
Yeah, this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's an automatic three-point play.
And you know what, Steve? Even if some calls go against them, you know, as a coach, you can accept it because when the calls go their way, they're automatic. Cash money at the stripe, ATM time, so it more than makes up for the charge calls they might get whistled for.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Hits the bucket. Clutch has got 23.
My goodness, he's going off in this sport. He's got the guys on the bench going crazy. Rally towels and all.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Portland. Pass to Babbitt. Here's the three. That one goes. Count it. Babbitt's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Heat leading by 13. Here's Cole. Right now averaging 5 points a game. That's good. 18 points for LeBron.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
The dish to Batum. The feed to Hickson. Here's Aldridge. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Here's Cole. They set the pick. Here's Clutch. And stolen by Lillard. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dishes to Batum. Kicks it to Babbitt. And there's the rejection. Here's Clutch. Leans. Batum grabs the miss. Here is Lillard. 8 points for him. 4 seconds left. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Heat out front, up 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night. I'm Damon Bruce. Miami up on top against Portland. They look to continue their winning streak. A sensational first half for Clutch. High percentage looks in the first half. Amazing work from the field. Shooting in the high 60s. That's big-time bucket by him. For the Trailblazers, they haven't been as good early on. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Nicholas Batum hasn't made much of an impact so far. Just can't find anything going for himself. He's shooting under 30% from the floor. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out